Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Liz, aka Royal Beauty. I don't know what that was. What's that? I don't know what that was. Welcome back to the realm. I'm really excited though to be back. Hey you guys. I'm barefaced because we're obviously going to get all glammed up and have some fun. I haven't seen you guys in a while, so what I'm gonna do today is a full face. All right, we're gonna do a get ready with me. I haven't done one of these, but I feel like I owe you guys. I've been in and out, and I really wanted to do something fun when I came back in the game. I've kind of been chilling in the cut. A lot of events, a lot of vlogging going on behind the scenes, so you guys will be getting a lot of fun stuff. Consider subscribing so that you do not miss out. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that my monitor doesn't go off. My monitor broke, so I got my phone right now playing as my monitor, so I have to keep touching it so it doesn't go off. The struggle is real. I do have some events coming up and I've been playing around with some looks, so I figured why not do some more makeup looks here on my channel while I figure out which looks I want to go towards this weekend. Now, I do have some wigs to review. I do have some makeup that was sent to me to review for you guys, so we're gonna do it all together 3-in-1, my very first 3-in-1. The first wig is this really pretty, look at the color. I'm so excited about this color, y'all. So I will be reviewing this wig in a separate video, but I will be wearing it in this video. This weekend, I have some events going on. I'm a panelist at a women's empowerment event called Release to Empower, and all the information will be down in the description box for you guys to check out if you guys are interested in the DMV area, or if you're out of town and want to take a quick girls trip, come meet some amazing influencers and have some fun and chit chat and get to know me. You'll definitely find me at this event. I will be one of the panelists, like I said. Make sure when you see me, you give me a big hug and say hello, because I love meeting you guys outside of the realm. Without further ado, while I got my camera and all the stuff together that's just falling apart today, trying to hold me back from doing any videos, I'm gonna do my brows. Don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, while I do my brows, go ahead and subscribe. Just subscribe so that you already did that. All right, so you wanna know the truth? I was only supposed to do my eyebrows and come right back, but, but your girl's a little hungry, so after I did my brows, I had to go take me a little bite of some Chick-fil-A. Took a bite of my little Chick-fil-A burrito thing. It's not even a burrito, it's a whole biscuit. A biscuit that I'm not supposed to have, and grab my smoothie because I need some energy, okay? It's a lot doing these videos. Yes. Hello, Smoothie King. Okay, sorry, now back to business. Now that my brows are done, everybody likes when people like drip stuff off of their face in the videos, like on Instagram, and I want to drip stuff off of my face. Okay, we're not even gonna talk about it, but I just wanted to use something that I see people like do little drops on their eyes. What I've been using on their face, what I've been using lately is the Rose Oil Collagen. It's an overnight recovery serum from Pearl Essence. I want to be a follower today. I want to actually do the same little droplet type of situation. I've been using this at night. I got it from Home Goods, and they have a bunch of, Home Goods is the plug, y'all. You go to Home Goods, you can find some random stuff, especially the skincare area. You will stay there all day, trust me. I use it at night like it says, but under my makeup sometimes I like to use it. I just want to be a little extra today, so we're gonna do that. Wash my face, it is clean. All I have is my eyebrow product. Do the whole extra. Hold on, how do they do it? It's not dripping. Hold on. Do they do their nose? Wait, I don't want it to get on my eyebrows though. Whoa, okay. Whoa. I've used this in a while, but I really loved the consistency and how it felt on my skin. And this doesn't drip. This kind of like, it has a spatula because it's kind of not sticky, but it has like a really thick consistency that's more like you have to like rub it on. So I rub it on. It has gold flakes in it. It has honey, which is a natural antiseptic. It has gold flakes, which increases skin radiance. And it has collagen for smoother skin. That's why I've been gone for a while. So let's get into that. This is supposed to be a chit chat video. I've been gone for a little while, and I know some people would be like, gone, like you haven't really been gone, but I feel like I have. I feel like I haven't been posting as much because I've just been really just not up to it because I got overwhelmed for a second. I got overwhelmed with the amount of content that I have. That's really truly what it is. I didn't get overwhelmed with the idea of shooting every day. I got overwhelmed with the amount of content that I still have that I need to catch up on. Y'all don't understand how much content I really have coming at y'all. And I vlog every day. So the content just, it piles up. So I'm in between finding a schedule for shooting and posting, and I'm also in between organizing and consolidating all of my footage so that you guys get all of this content in a timely fashion. Oh, this feels really good. Now it's nice and sticky. I'm gonna go in now that I've used it, that's just for moisturization. This is going to be the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector that I'm going to use on my face, and I kind of just put this on after. It gives you a nice little glow underneath, nice sheer glow underneath your makeup. I really like this one, and I also like this one. It's the Instant Complexion Refresh First Light Priming Filter, and I also use this one sometimes. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to use this one. Put it onto my hand first to kind of like get the product on there, and then get it off from there, because I'm just a klutz, and I'm the person that will spray this stuff all up into the air, get it everywhere, and now it's all over everything. Fun fact, I did that with a Glam Glow. I used a Glam Glow mask when I was traveling, and we were in an Airbnb, and I basically ruined the bathroom because I had a bottle like this, and it was in the Glam Glow was in a bottle like this. It was a sample bottle, and I kept trying to get it to come out, and it wouldn't come out. So I'm holding it up like this, dum-dum, and I finally get it to come out, and I squirt it, and it squirts all into the bathroom. Got everywhere, got towels. I was like, oh my God. And I was so embarrassed because I wasn't there alone. So I was just like, oh my God, what do I do? Luckily, I had spidey skills. I don't know what took over me, and I got up there and I started scrubbing for dear life. I used some acetone, nail polish remover. I just kept trying to get it off, and I got it off of every single speck that I could find. I got it off. I learned my lesson now. I sprayed onto my hand, but I didn't use too much of that, but I put it in the areas that I'm going to highlight. It just gives that extra oomph. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to apply my foundation. And my foundation today, this is my first time using it on camera, is my Born This Way by Too Faced. This is the Jackie Aina foundation, or the Jackie Aina collaboration with Too Faced. And my color is Truffle because over the summer I tanned quite a bit. I got darker. So I've been using this, but I feel like I'm gonna end up needing a lighter color very, very soon. I'm gonna take a little bit of this. I'm gonna put it on my hand here. And then I'm going to take my brush, and I'm gonna apply it with this brush. I try very hard not to use too many brushes. This looks like really dark, it does, but it actually blends in and oxidizes and all that. Try not to use too many brushes. I have really super sensitive skin, and a lot of my brushes have been very, they just make me break out. A lot of them, like even the really good brushes, just the irritation or just the back and forth of the brush onto my face, it just causes for me to break out, and it's really annoying because, you know, a lot of these brushes I buy a lot of brushes. So now I'm doing my makeup with my fingers, my hands a lot more. I'm doing a lot more of that because it's faster for me anyway. It's easier. I get the product on. I don't have to rely on brushes to get the look that I want. And most importantly, I don't break out after applying my makeup, which has been a very big frustration of mine. I've also been dealing with slight change in my shade. So you see right now my face is very dark, but it's going to oxidize. Another thing I like to do is go a little bit darker so that so I don't have to contour as much. I can highlight, and then it just kind of, you know, blends in, because I love contouring, but if I can skip a step, I'm gonna try. So you can really see the difference. My chest area is a lot lighter. It's weird. My face was the main place that just got darker. So it's frustrating as heck. But once I highlight and do everything else, it starts to look a lot better. I love Jackie Aina, so I've always been a huge fan. huge supporter. Just I love everything that she's doing. I'm very proud of her, so I was definitely excited to support. But I do love the foundation. It did last me a bit of quite a long day. I have a fun video of the actual first time we really did use it with my cousin Aisha. Me and her went out to Sephora, tried it on in the store, played around in it, swatched it, did the whole nine. So I have a vlog on that, and I will be posting that for you guys later on. I've been trying to do better with setting my foundation, but I never remember to. Next up, I'm going to highlight. I'm going to go right into highlighting with my Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Concealer, and it is in the shade Toffee. I really wanted to try this out. Same that I got the foundation, I meant to grab this because we did try it out. We did find out that it's pretty good. However, I did not remember, and I get home, I thought I had it in the bag. I got home and I didn't have it. I was like, dang, like where's my concealer? And I didn't buy it. My favorite part of this concealer is the fact that it has this brush. Now, everybody had been raving about Shape Tape for the longest time, and I never got to try Shape Tape out. And every time I go to Sephora or anywhere, I can never find it. So I basically was excited when I saw that the brush is similar to the Shape Tape brush that I see everybody using, because I like to just go in and just full coverage it quickly. The closest that I ever got to this, to the Shape Tape type of brush look thing feel that I was going for, was my ColourPop and my Kat Von D. They both have like really nice brushes. I really like the Kat Von D brush, and I really liked the ColourPop brush and the concealer. Very good. So I liked it, but then I was always yearning for like this real super thick brush that Too Faced has. Like I really like that. It's huge. It's freaking chunky. It's a chunky brush. Just picked it up. So today we're going to use it, and I'm just gonna go ahead under my eye, get in there. Now the foundation has kind of mattified a little bit, so it's nice and dry. And I'm literally having to drag the concealer. I like to kind of fan, I don't know, this is my thing, but I kind of like to fan at the end of where I let, like the last little area that I have my my concealer. Once it reaches where I want it to stop, I kind of fan it out so that it's not so harsh, because I'm gonna let it sit. And then I go ahead, add it to my lips. We're going to highlight here, just like that. I've been dealing with some pigmentation around my lip area too. Just really dark, like for no reason dark too. Every time I do my lip looks, it's like dark central. And my nose is super tiny already, so I don't like to contour my nose. I just highlight. It's really tiny, so I like to just give myself a little button nose look, or make my button a little bit more prominent. And because I'm rocking my short hair a lot more, I do go in for a full contoured, chiseled type of beat. I don't mind my chunky face, but sometimes I do in pictures. All right, so now that we have our concealer placed, what I'm gonna do next is go ahead in and start kind of blending out everything but underneath my eye. I want my under eye to kind of just really sit there, set. I don't want it to go anywhere. Lock in there. I use a stippling brush right around here. This is the first place I want to blend. I hate harsh lines. I hate how it shows up so badly in pictures, and sometimes when I do my videos, I turn around and come to find out that thing ain't blended. It's really not. It's just not cute. I'm gonna go ahead with my stippling brush, and don't come for me. This is one of my best stippling brushes ever in life. This is and it's crazy because this is a cheap brush, but this brush here stippled for the gods. Versus I had a whole nother brush that I bought. Well, no, actually this is a good one too. This is an e.l.f. stippling brush. This is my alternative when this one is not clean or whatever. I just, you know, I switch back and forth. But this is the numero uno that I had first got, and I realized, oh, stippling brushes get it done. They do. So with that, I just kind of do a circular motion to kind of blend this out and make sure there's no harsh lines. I go in and out. It softens it up. It's not all the way gone. It used to be there, but at least it's not, you know, harsh. So I'm trying to just create like a little triangle shape for my chin, because I want my chin to kind of hit a little point. Especially since my face got chunky, I always have like this fake double chin thing. And I don't know, I don't like that. It's weird. A blending sponge for everything else. And then I'm gonna finally go ahead in and blend in this area here. I just got real quiet because I was concentrating. I love this concealer so much. Like, I really do. It's like, not only is it the color that I really want, it's a nice, soft, warm highlight. I feel like it's perfect for my skin tone. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and just tap right over my eyelid with that. Gonna go over anywhere else, make sure we do not have harsh lines. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do now is go ahead in and set under my eye. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is in the color Deep. I'm gonna use this brush by Real Techniques. This is a setting brush. I would set with my sponge, but just keep it nice and light and brush it across. So I'll just go ahead and dab some of that in there. And I literally lightly just go in. And honestly, truly speaking, I'm going to probably bulk shoot today. So I'll probably go in, wash my face off, and do another makeup look. So I'm setting it for the camera, but not to go out. So a little light setting for right now. So what I'm going to do in order to contour today is I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown foundation stick. This foundation stick has lasted me so long because I use it very sparingly. This is the Skin Foundation Stick Cool Espresso, and it comes like this. A little goes a long way. You don't really need to do too much. But I do the lightest bit when I do contour it. I do it so that it's like so light, and then I drag it down to my nose. I do not like for it to be a strong contour. I don't like to see it. I don't even like to know it's there. So I'm actually going to blend out my contour in my nose first to give the lightest shadow. So it's like you barely see it, but my nose is not out of focus. Like, you can still see I have a nose. My nose is there. And I like this one also because it's so tiny that it stipples sharp. It like blends it out sharp. Because my face is so small. I mean, I have a chubby face, but I don't have a big face with a whole lot of space to contour. So smaller tools do it for me. Like, I could literally use this. So I don't need huge blending tools. A lot of the huge blending tools that I might use can sometimes take too much of the product, or overdo something, or just spread out the product way too much, and that's just not what I need. So especially when it comes to contouring and highlighting. Okay, so I feel like I'm in a happy place. Contouring makes me happy. I am going to use my blending sponge to just right where the highlight and the contour meet, to just make sure that I eliminate harsh lines. I have a problem with having harsh lines sometimes, and it's just so annoying. So I want everything to kind of blend together. Highlight where the highlight needs to be, contour where the contour needs to be, and I don't look crazy. Now for my highlight today, I'm going to pick up my favorite. I got it at BeautyCon in LA. Hands down, next to Jackie's highlight is one of my favorites now. My favorite. It goes so beautiful with my skin complexion. Chocolate Geode. Yes, Chocolate Geode. And this is from Becca. And it's, look at how cute this little thing is. I'm a packaging person for sure, and I like this. It looks like a UFO. It looks like a UFO because it's out of this world. That was corny. The name alone, okay, tells you what time it is. I've been using this highlighter brush. It's a Sigma tapered highlighter. F35 is what I've been using. But with Chocolate Geode, I feel like I can get away with even this, and it's so random, don't judge me, but I use this e.l.f. Kabuki brush to kind of really sweep the highlight and like buffer it into my skin. Cause this is like phenomenal. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and dab it, and then watch this. Watch that, y'all. Y'all, do you see? This highlight, it's so soft. It's so soft and subtle. So it's hitting where it needs to be and kind of buffering like on the way there. But when you get there, y'all, when you get there. Now, if you want to go in some more and add a little bit, you know, you're going for the like super, I see highlight, shoop, look like you, shoop, you want that serious, look at how soft it is. It is so soft. I like more of a soft highlight. I do want it to be dramatic, but I want to be able to go in nighttime and still pop off, but then during the daytime, if you're looking at my face, it doesn't look like a powdery highlight, if that makes sense. A lot of the highlights sometimes can look real like flaky, like depending on how you did your foundation and your foundation look. You're standing next to somebody and you're looking and it just looks like powder on your face. Like it looks like really harsh highlight on your face. That look works for some people, especially with pictures. We kind of have to like overdo it when we go to events, because pictures from every angle, you know, you just never know what kind of picture you're gonna get. So you kind of want to overdo it so that you look like a filter everywhere, and you can just see the highlight. But with this, it's like, you know, I highlighted, but you see, it's like a soft, it almost feels like you're glistening from within. You're kind of giving it to them from within. Your soul is glistening, you know? And that's why I like this. That's why I like this highlight, boy. And with the Kabuki, which I feel like is like the perfect, it's so soft, it's a soft brush. It's giving me a buffered glow. It's not sticking the powder on and just shoo-boop. Because you know, sometimes you want to keep adding on. You're like, it's not glowing enough for me. It's not glowing enough for me. But the more you add on with like other brushes, sometimes you can really it can start to look super powdery. Versus with this brush and with this freaking amazing highlight, you can keep packing it on and it just keeps being soft. It's a soft glow. I also use this brush, which is a random everything brush from Amazon. But the whole point of using this brush is also, it gives you the same, I almost dropped my highlight now, I almost dropped it. It gives this same soft, it has these soft little bristles. And this is I don't even remember how much this was, where I got it. I will try to find it for you guys, but this also gives me the same, it kind of gives me more of a precise, if I want to pack it on, see that? It's really now adding on top of that. Now that's, you know, it grabs a lot more. So if you really want to like, okay, really over exaggerate your highlight, you could use a brush like this too. It's like you put highlight on your face versus a nice glow from within. So I do like to go in, if I do that, just kind of use my Kabuki anyway and try to make sure that pats in. Because nothing wrong with like an over exaggerated highlight, especially if you're going out. You want everybody to be like, hey girl, that highlight is popping. But I hate the line of like between the concealer and the highlight. I personally don't care for it. So I sometimes will take my sponge, my little blending sponge, and kind of dab it to kind of seam them together. seam those lines together because I just personally don't like seeing it on myself, that you can tell where the highlight was. It just doesn't. I want it to all seem one face, one band, one sound, one look. Who knows where that's from? All right, so we're gonna go in and set my contour because I didn't even do that before I highlighted. I got a little excited. We're gonna go ahead and set my contour. I love this True Complexion contour palette. I've been raving about this for years, and this is absolutely my favorite. As you can see, I hit pan and I never came back. I have not been able to replenish this palette, get this palette back, because in my area they be hating and we can never get freaking black products like in this area like that. And this is a beauty supply store product. Like I could get this at CVS easy, and then all of a sudden Black Radiance was gone from CVS. Don't know what happened. It's online, but online for a ridiculous price, so I was lost. But anyway, long story short, I've been trying to get this back at my fingertips, so I am going to be doing some more investigation. That this shade right here, the contour shade, was my love. This shade like works so well with me. It's crazy. But I was able to find Black Coffee. This is it's new. Black Coffee is a pressed powder. So I am hoping, and it's also Black Radiance, I'm hoping that I can use this to get the same type of look. And even though it hit pan, you should still be able to see a little bit if they look, no, that contour shade is so much darker, and like it's really is popping. You can see the difference. I was also using NYX's 3-Step to Sculpt, but look what happened on vacation, y'all. She broke on me. I'm still gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my Black Radiance anyway. I'm gonna use a nice little brush here for contouring. This is a Sonia Kashuk contour brush, and I'm gonna use that to set my contour. Oh wait, hold on, okay. You know what, it still kind of does it. It's still pretty good, I like it. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. No, in all honesty, with that palette, I wasn't really using the other two shades. The highlight I was definitely using, but now I have so many highlights, it's like, or highlighters, it's like a dime a dozen. Do I really need a whole palette of 3 items and I only use the one? So if I can get the exact shade, or even just use this would probably be the best, because this is what I was using out of the palette anyway. So I kind of like the look that this is giving me right now, and I'm honestly pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Okay, I'm happy. Never mind. So I think we'll just hang in with that. But I'm loving the look so far. This is my normal everyday face, and now we're gonna get into this eye look.